Hello, everyone, and welcome to 5-2 Parenting, where we focus on small things that can make a big difference in your kids' lives.
Today we wanted to talk about friendship and what you can do to help your child along in that area of life.
Yeah, if we're investing in so many other areas of our kids' lives, but we're not paying attention to their friendships, we could find out we're doing a lot of work and getting very little results.
Yeah, Proverbs 13:20 says, "He who walks with the wise grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm." And I think we've all seen that in play in our lives or in someone
Yeah.
else's.
Another way of saying it is show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Whether it's in school, whether it's spiritually, whether it's just in forming their character, their friends have a lot of influence. So you want to be proactive and intentional about developing your kids' friendships.
Yeah, so in doing that, we wanted to start just with this issue of initiating. I remember my kids coming home from school and they would say, "Oh, I made a new friend on the playground." And I'd say, "What was their name?" And I don't know, but we're best friends now. You want to start to get in there and get to take that initiative, take the lead, not leave it up to your 5-year-old, your 6-year-old to do that.
Yeah.
I remember just making that transition in a public school system when my oldest daughter was going into kindergarten. It was very scary as a mom to not really know the families, to not know the children. And so I wanted to take the lead on that. We wanted to do that. And that meant maybe getting into the schools a little bit, maybe being a room mom, or for us, it wasn't PTA, but that's how some people do it. We opted for Bible Club, and that was a really great way to get in there and be proactive about it.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your kids' friendships to chance. You want to initiate understanding where they are and who they are. So finding ways at school or through sports or at church, which includes, we did school lunches. Sometimes when you have a change in your work schedule, get in there and put some faces and names together. It's a riot.
It is. It's a lot of fun. Then we also want to just talk about that issue of inviting. That you have to take that initiative sometimes and not always wait for your child to be invited. But if you see that there are particular children that really click well with your child, or families that you want to get to know, you can invite them to your home. That takes a little sacrifice on your part. It might mean, oh, I could give your child a ride home and maybe start out that way, helping them out. But it's going to take a little sacrifice that, maybe I would have to have some extra food over or take the time to have someone in my home. But we really encourage you to take that time and invite people, and you be the one that leads the way in that.
If you like a kid on the team, invite them out to lunch after the game. If you see someone at church that they're getting along with, you like their family and think this is going to be a healthy friendship, invite the kids over after church or the family to a meal. But take the time to do that and lead the way for the right relationships.
And finally, just investing. We take time as adults, we invest in our finances by putting the money in the bank and buying a house, and we invest in our health by going to the gym. We want to invest in our kids, and this is a huge way we can do that will really make a lifelong impact.
That's right. So you want to invest in your house. Make sure there's a place for them to come and hang out. The older they get, the more you want your house to be the place where all of their friends want to be. And so make sure that you pick up the extra ping pong table or make a room or a place where they can be. Or if you can't really do much, then when they come over, man, pull out all the stops, get ice cream, order pizza, just make it a memorable time and make it your goal that when your child's friends leave, they're like, we want to come back.
Yeah, we always love hosting those groups. They're just so much fun getting to be with the kids and have them and hosting them. And I would just encourage you, hey, Christmas is coming, just 2 months away. And that's a great time. Think about what are things that we could get for the kids that they would enjoy doing with their friends here at our house.
That's right. So it's initiate, it's invite, and then it's invest. And we're busy, we're tired. I mean, a lot of times we'd rather just go zombie mode for the rest of the night, or in part of the weekend. But we know when we invest in the right relationships with our kids, we're doing twice as much, we're having twice as much impact on our kids by getting the right friendships around them. So another way to invest is we had groups, whether in school or outside of school, that said, hey, we saw for our son that he needed to have some good friendships going into middle school. So we saw some kids at church and sports and school, and we created a monthly group for them all to get together that was terrific.
Yeah, it's been very beneficial for all of our kids to be a part of a group like that. And I can say, one of our daughters is an adult now, and she still is friends with these girls that she was in Bible club with in fourth grade.
Yeah.
And they've just been amazing friends to her and really helped her in her own walk with God and challenging her as a young woman now. And so they really have been, they are investments.
They're great
they
investments.
carry them on. So it was well worth your time.
Yeah. So that's the 5-2, and we want to encourage you this week to take some time to show some initiative about where your kids' friendships are, and then with a friendship that you think they like and that you like, or someone new, make a time together happen. Invite them over, invest in it, and add some life to your kids' lives.
Yep, you won't be sorry.
All
Have
right.
a great week.